time to kick some asphalt in Houston. Green flag, and we are off and racing. Off we go into turn number one, a dead heat. Devotee there, we got a mess. Looks like the Coven car turned around there, Soren Rasmussen. Now let's see if they're sitting down on the bottom side, so I think the caution flag will wave. Into the start zone, green flag, and we're off and racing once again. Racing down into turn number one. Devotee down on the bottom side into 45, side by side the battle. In-car camera, you're watching it live on the Big O screens. You're riding with Mike Meekum. That's your third place car. Out of turn number four, now diving into the first corner to complete lap number one. Up on the point, it is Devotee. Into 45C, holding the point, making his way to the back straightaway. Kalen Koch right there in the 58. Mike Meekum, who you're riding with on the screen, rides in the third spot. Lots of different camera angles that we're going to have for you here tonight if you're here at the Speedway. We've got wall cams, we've got in-car cameras, we got parabolic cameras, we got everything. Here they come around with Storr, continuing to hold the lead on lap number two. Or pardon me, lap number four. Now it's getting racy back there for the third spot. As you've got the 74 car, but here comes Gibson on the bottom side. Doug Gibson now making his way to the third spot. All season long, where he'll just kind of sit the first part of the race, and then right past the halfway point, that's where he swarms in and starts making his move. He's got Gibson on the back bumper with him right there in the three car as they begin to separate themselves from Mike Meekum. Now down into turn number one. Storr in the 45, continuing to hold that advantage right there. Half a car length in between himself and Kalen Koch, half a car length back to the three of Gibson as they motor out of turn four. Racing into turn number one. We also welcome in all of our friends checking in worldwide tonight on RaceON.com. Lots of different dirt events that were scheduled around the Texas area this weekend have been victims of rainouts. We have been fortunate here on the northwest side of Houston to be able to be racing here tonight on the pavement. And we are business as usual here on championship night. There they go, making their way past the inside of the West car. Once again, that was the halfway point that time by. 9 to go at the line this time by for Jim Storr in car 45. Making his way into turn number one. Here comes Gibson in the three. Off we go to the back straightaway. Gibson right there. Making his way down to the inside. Sticks the nose in there at the quarter panel. Here we go down the front straightaway. Jim Storr giving him plenty of room. Off we go into turn number one, and it's going to be Gibson. Flag in the air. 3/8 of a mile to go this time for the number three car of Doug Gibson. Making his way down into the corner to the inside of Lee Arnold, the veteran. Comes in and spoils and is going to steal a victory on championship night in the Sigma Corporation Eco Stocks. Checkered flag, Doug Gibson comes home first. Kalen Koch, the runner-up in car number 58. Owen Pittman is down there. He will talk to both of those here this evening as we head down to T&L Maintenance Victory Lane with Owen.
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.